Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ashlee Brackett, and along with Lori Cleary, I've worked on developing a peer evaluation policy specifically for the communications department here at Elon University. Today, I'll walk you through a structured approach to feedback that not only promotes transparency, but also strengthens accountability and employee growth across the department. Peer evaluations allow us to gather insights from multiple perspectives, helping each team member understand their strengths, identify areas for growth, and build stronger collaboration. By the end of this presentation, you will see how this policy integrates with our existing processes, ensures fairness, and supports professional development for all employees. This policy establishes a full peer evaluation system for our department. Its primary purpose is to provide a structured way for employees to give and receive feedback to foster a culture of continuous improvement. The system is online, accessible, and designed to provide feedback in a meaningful way. It covers project details such as the scope, deliverables, timeline, and conflict resolution strategies. Each aspect has been carefully developed to follow business communication principles, ensuring that feedback is not only delivered, but also received in a constructive manner. In addition, the system emphasizes training for employees on how to provide and interpret the feedback effectively. This ensures that everyone has the skills and confidence to engage in open communication, which is essential for personal growth, team development, and overall organizational success. Peer evaluation is increasingly important in today's environment. According to Newman, effective organizations rely on these feedback systems to create accountability and foster collaboration. These systems help employees understand how their work affects their peers and the overall team. Our policy is designed to support both in-person and remote hybrid work arrangement where informal feedback may be less frequent. So by providing a structured, ongoing feedback system, we ensure that employees have regular opportunities to reflect, learn, and improve. So the ultimate goal is workplace transparency and better performance within the organization. So when employees understand how their contributions are perceived by their peers, they can adapt, grow, and align their work more closely with the department goals. So this system benefits both the individuals and the department as a whole. So for a little bit of background, the communications department has recognized the need for a structured feedback process to ensure that all employees have the opportunity to give and receive meaningful input. So this project is going to involve HR, IT specialists, managers, and staff to ensure that all aspects of the system, from the technical setup to the compliance and the culture, are addressed. So researcher Smither, London, and Riley shows that peer evaluation can strengthen trust and improve performance when combined with those clear guidelines and training. So by involving multiple stakeholders, the system becomes transparent and credible, which encourages honest feedback. So essentially, this background establishes why the policy exists: to support employee development, maintain accountability, and cultivate a positive organizational culture where people feel empowered to contribute fully. So the scope of this project is broad but clearly defined. We are building an online platform to administer evaluations, which allows for consistent, organized feedback across the whole department. So the evaluation criteria are aligned already with our department goals, and the system includes both qualitative and quantitative measures to capture a full picture of someone's performance. So the stakeholder training is going to be critical, where employees and managers are provided guidance on how to give constructive feedback, ensuring that the system is used effectively and positively. And we have explicitly excluded the use of peer evaluations for compensation, disciplinary, or legal decision. So this keeps the focus of the development and avoids the system becoming punitive. It also encourages those employees to be honest, knowing that the feedback will be used to support their own growth rather than penalize them. So in order for the system to be effective, several high-level requirements must be met. So first, the evaluation criteria must clearly be linked to the organizational principles and establish performance indicators. This ensures fairness and relevance. And the system is user-friendly, accessible online, and designed to facilitate smooth participation. And quarterly evaluation cycles are included just to maintain that consistency and momentum in the feedback. There will be mandatory training that ensures that all staff and supervisors understand how to give ethical and constructive feedback. And finally, monitoring and follow-up mechanisms allow the department to track participation and address any issues promptly. Following Gallup's 2014 research, embedding these continuous feedback loops into our performance process will drive engagement and create a culture of improvement rather than one-time evaluation. So in this scenario, our deliverables are tangible outputs that ensure the system works and is sustainable. First, we have approved peer evaluation form that is designed to capture both that quantitative and qualitative feedback. Second, the fully functional online platforms allows for submission, tracking, and reporting of those evaluations. An annual schedule ensures that all employees know when those evaluations are going to occur, reducing the uncertainty of what they may expect. Automated reporting integrates peer and supervisor feedback, providing a comprehensive view of the performance. Training materials, along with live sessions, prepare those employees to participate effectively once it is launched. And finally, stakeholder approval of all materials ensure buy-in and legitimacy of the system. These deliverables altogether create a complete, reliable, and sustainable peer evaluation framework.
The system will involve multiple stakeholders: employees who give and receive feedback, HR staff who analyze evaluation data and ensure policy compliance, managers who lead feedback discussions, and IT staff who provide system support. This policy will integrate peer evaluations into existing performance review processes, improve communication channels related to feedback, and update training programs to include best practices in peer evaluations. The implementation will be phased. First, planning and designing the evaluation criteria with stakeholder input, then developing and testing the online system, followed by pilot testing with select groups. After adjustments, a company-wide rollout with training will occur. And finally, ongoing monitoring and support will continue for 6 months. It is important to clarify what the project excludes: legal reviews, compensation, or disciplinary actions solely based on peer feedback, and advanced analytic components. To address conflicts, the policy prioritizes transparency and anonymity to build trust. Training focuses on giving constructive and respectful feedback, and HR will mediate any disputes to maintain a positive culture. In conclusion, this peer evaluation policy fosters a culture of continuous improvement by encouraging actionable feedback, building trust among coworkers, and strengthening collaboration within the organization. These are the references that guided the development of this policy and presentation. Thank you for your attention.